But let's go ahead and jump right into the main event. The main event, obviously, Volkanovski and Diego Lopes.
It was you got to give it up for Alexander Volkanovski coming back over 35, winning the championship again is not something that's been easy for anyone to do, and he went out and he did it. I had him winning 48-47.
Okay.
The fact that they, I know Rogan and DC thought that Volk won the second round. No.
Yeah.
Okay, a push on someone pushing them back into the cage and someone getting knocked on their ass are two completely different things. So, look, I thought the first round was easy. Obviously, Alexander Volkanovski won it. The second one, he was winning it until he got knocked on his ass, and he loses that round. Third round, he comes back, he wins that round. Fourth round, you got to go with Diego Lopes. So it came down to the fifth round, and I thought that Volkanovski won the fifth round pretty clearly in that he just landed volume, and Diego was trying to land big shots, but he was missing a lot. Mm-hmm. Good effort by both. I thought that they both, went out there and gave it everything they had. I thought that overall, when you're taking a look at it, you could see the difference. And this is when we talk about experience, all of those big fights that Volkanovski has had paid off for him as far as fighting smart in this fight. He fought really smart throughout a lot of it. There was sometimes he made mistakes, but that's just fighting. That's what's going to happen. Diego ended up trying to look for the home run more than he should have. He should have just kept that jab, popping it on him and forcing him back like he finally was doing in those third, fourth, fifth rounds. He was forcing Volkanovski off of his back foot, which was what he should have done from the beginning. But it's not easy to do at the very beginning of the fight. So I thought overall, very entertaining fight. I saw some people complaining. I'm like, what do you want from guys?
No.
They both went out there. They both fought their ass off. I thought the right guy won in Alexander Volkanovski. I didn't have it 49-46. I had it 48-47. But, right guy won.
I had it 2-2. I had it 2-2 going into the fifth.
Okay,
and
you were the same as me.
Yeah, same. And I thought round one obviously was very clear Volk. Round two I thought was clear. I mean, apparently it wasn't to some people. Round two was for Diego Lopes. But look, we also have said, though, too, refs sometimes or judges sometimes are not in the right position to see if it was a punch that landed or if he was off balance. And
true.
So it could have went that way. I understand.
Absolutely.
I understand with a commentator. I understand, like, even people on Twitter, because I was going back and forth with people about it, and they thought that Volk was ahead 3-0. I didn't think so. I thought it was 2-2 going into the fifth, and Volk clearly, I think, won the third. I think if you guys have not seen the one loss that Patchy Mix has, the Patchy Mix and Juan Archuleta fight, this fight reminded me a lot of that.
Very similar.
Because you had moments where Patchy was like doing what Diego was doing, like, come on, let's fight. Let's do this. Like coming in just.
That looks good, but it doesn't do anything.
But it doesn't do anything. But that's the frustration, I think, speaking out. Like, John, I think you can say that that's probably the frustration that is coming out. It's like,
it's also the experience of Alexander Volkanovski not to play into it.
Absolutely.
I thought it was what you're doing.
This was a fantastic fight. They both had their moments. It was very clear that Diego was looking for the knockout. He was pushing. He's got a beard on him, man.
Boy, he does.
It's nice to be young and have a chin. You know what I mean? Like,
he took some big shots throughout it. You looked and you went, "Damn, that was a solid shot." And he just
not even wobbled yet.
No, he just walked right through it.
That's why at the end I was kind of wondering, like, quit doing this and just go ahead and throw. If you're going to take the shots, go ahead and throw. Because right now you need to win this round by dropping him at the end. Because it was good enough. Had he wobbled him a little bit or put him off balance enough to make it look like he would wobble him, I could have seen him winning that round. Because it wasn't a lot of high impact.
He could have stole it.
He could have stole it in that last 20 seconds.
Wasn't there.
It just wasn't there. Like, Volk, I mean, I got to be honest, man. And I said this the other day. I took Lopes on the dog. I took Lopes on the dog pick, and I thought for sure he was going to be able to push him. The way I took it was this. I said, look, there's ways for this to happen. Obviously, I'm talking about if I hedge my bet, which I didn't hedge my bet. Is I said I thought Diego Lopes was going to win in the first 3 rounds.
Well, I said Diego should win. If he's going to win in the first couple rounds, and if it goes the distance, Volkanovski's going to win it.
Yeah, I thought Volk had to win it by the distance. I didn't think there was any way that Volk could beat him. Like, not like finish him,
get him out of there,
TKO or submission. Or
there was a lot of people saying, "Oh, there's going to be a finish," and I was like, I don't really see it.
I didn't see that either.
Yeah, I'm not. If there was a finish, I thought it was going to be Diego getting the finish against Volkanovski. I didn't see I saw Volkanovski definitely being able to win a decision, but not getting a finish.
Yeah, I mean, Diego looked good. He proved a lot of people. He proved even myself. He proved me wrong. Like saying, I thought he would start to slow down and fatigue in the rounds 3 and 4 and 5. He fought championship rounds. He looked good
and fought him well.
He fought him well. Just a little bit more output, less hesitation. But John, that could have just been the moment. Young kid, still thinking to himself, like, man, I'm fighting for the world title right now.
You're looking for that, that perfect moment. Perfect moments don't usually come about.
Not against world-class guys.
No. And so you got to make the moment. Mm-hmm. And that's just the difference between winning and losing this fight.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Volkanovski made those moments where Diego really couldn't.
Yeah. The thing is, though, John, I know that I had talked about, like, hey, after 2 knockouts, the way he was knocked out, Volkanovski. But he also showed tonight, I know Diego Lopes has got power, but he showed tonight, though, too. I wouldn't say he's getting chinny. I'm just simply saying that Diego's got power, but Volk's he's got to shape his career.
Volk cannot take the damage that he once took.
Yeah. And so
he's got to change his style a little bit. I think he is, though. But he is changing it.
John, he can wrestle. He can wrestle.
He can, but he loves doing that dip with his head, and he's gonna get caught. People are gonna watch him, and he keeps doing that same. He'll dip and start throwing some looping shots to get himself out of a situation. And it's like, those are the moments you look at and you go, oh.
Yeah,
because he can't take the same shots that he once took.
No, I agree.
And that's hard. It's hard to say when you're talking about someone who's that freaking good still.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He's fantastic. He's fantastic. This episode is brought to you by BetUS. Make sure you guys YouTube 150 for the promo code. Also, Element, use the link in the descriptions down below. Any product you buy from there, they will send you a bonus package of product if you use our link down below. Element's amazing, man. I love it. And I want to say thank you, man. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support us.